Hello everybody, welcome to Funnel Factor. It is another week, another Monday, which means we have a new expert in their field that we are breaking down here on the show. So what we do is we take a look at their landing pages and see what strategy they're using so that we can go and apply that same strategy to our business if it fits with what we are doing. Real quick, if you are joining me here live on this Monday morning, put hashtag live down in the comments and hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to put a little bit of extra time on the clock today because there's a couple things that I want to address with Brooke and what she's got going on as far as her website slash funnels. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our Monday view here. And what we have going on right now is you are looking at the home page of Brooke's website. Yes, it is a website. I did not find a funnel for her, but that is okay because sometimes people do okay with their websites. But what we are going to do is dive in and see okay, well, what are her like sales pages looking like then? If she's got a website, what does that look like? So I wanted to show you right away that this is the home page. It is pretty basic. This is not what we're going to be breaking down this week, but I wanted to show you what it's looking like because some people want to know well, what do you do if you want to create a website? What do you do if you have a website in addition to your funnels? And what do you do with it? What do you make it look like? And I think she's done a great job here. The front page is all about how to, it's giving them the two options. Basically, when you come into Brooke's world, you have two options. You are either here to get coached or you are here to become a coach. And so she's giving them those options right away. And even further down the page, it's still more buttons, but the buttons all link to one of those two options. It's either be a coach or become a coach yourself. And then testimonials, and then let's see what this one goes to real quick. This is a totally free, this is her opt-in, her lead magnet, and we're not going to go to that either. What I want to focus on is when you choose to do the to be coached option, it actually brings you to this page, and this is the page that we're going to be breaking down this week so that we can basically use, this is basically a sales page trying to get people into her program about being coached. It's a self-coaching program. It's a $297 offer. This is what the sales page looks like. So we're going to spend our time breaking it down. Let me hide this. Okay, so here's where we're at. First, on Mondays, what we do is we do the T.R.U.S.T test, which is all about the title, otherwise known as headline. In this instance, I feel like it's more of a title than a headline because it's not your typical headline that is catchy and trying to grab people's attention. Because I think most people that are landing on this page are already in Brooke's world. They're already in her community. They already know what she does. And they're really just coming here to find out more about how to how do I work with you? What's my next step, right? This is the page that they would be coming to. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend our time here on this top part of the page today. So first of all, there is a menu because this is part of a website. It's not part of a funnel. So there are a lot of options for people to be going and clicking on. They can get distracted. They can click on podcast. They can go learn about who she is. They are oh, they're hiring too. There's a lot of different things for people to get distracted by, which is typically why we don't want to use websites when we are sending traffic to them. However, this being a page that she most likely is sending people to that are already familiar with who she is and what she does, it's probably not an issue for her. Now, this would not be a page that you would be running cold traffic to. It's not a page that you would be running ads to because you're giving them more than one path from there. You're giving them too many different things to click on. So this would not be something you would run ads to. But for a warm audience, for your community, this is a great page to start people getting into your programs. Okay, so this is called Self-Coaching Scholars. This is an offer all about people that just want to come and go through a coaching program. There's someone that is in need of coaching. So again, we talked about two options. People come to the life coach school to either be coached or to become a coach. Now, to be coached, I assume a lot of people would be starting with well, let me just see how I can help myself. A lot of self-help people. And so this is already speaking to those people. Like, okay, maybe I don't necessarily have the funds, or I'm not ready to hire a coach for myself, but maybe I can go through a program at my own pace and just try to figure out some of my things on my own. That's what this is for, and that is what this title is obviously telling people. This is Self-Coaching Scholars. So we're going to see if we can pull any other sort of like wording or phrases out of the rest of this that could be used as title as well. So it says, how much have you grown in the last year? If you don't absolutely love the answer to that question, Self-Coaching Scholars is for you. This program is designed for people who want to start seeing amazing results in their life. Join Scholars and receive the tools to do whatever you want in life, no matter how big your goals are. So typically what we want to see in a title, in a headline, is who is the offer for, what pain are you solving, and how are you going to solve it? So let's try to break that down. Let's see if we can find those answers in this. So first, who is this for? It is for, let's see, we know it's for people that are interested in self-coaching. We know that, let's see, how much have you grown? Let's see, if you don't absolutely love the answers to that question, I feel like that's kind of vaguely addressing who it's for. But right here, it's obvious, like this program is designed for people who want to start seeing amazing results in their life. And I guess you guys can't really see that with my clock in the way. So I'll scroll up. Okay, so this program is designed for people who want to start seeing amazing results in their life. Okay, still a little bit vague. I would be a little more specific about that, but she does have a video here, and I think that she's going to go deeper into that. So up here, she's vaguely touching on like, if you are wanting to have amazing results in your life, this is for you. That is really vague in general, which is maybe what she's trying to do, is be vague in general because she's trying to catch a lot of people. But usually we want to be more specific than that. Let's see. Okay, so we know who it's for. Now, what pain is she solving? How much have you grown in the last year? If you don't absolutely love the answer to that question, Self-Coaching Scholars is for you. So she's speaking to people that have goals, want to be growing, but are not achieving the results that they are wanting to achieve, right? They are not growing in the way that they want to, in the speed that they want to. So she's addressing the pain point here. Join Scholars and receive the tools to do whatever you want in life, no matter how big your goals are. So this last piece here is addressing how am I going to solve this for you? How am I going to help you get through that pain point? What am I offering you? This program, you're going to receive the tools to do whatever you want in life, no matter how big your goals are. But she's addressed the three things that we look for. It's not all in title format. Maybe we can spend the next 7 minutes together recreating a title for her. If she was someone that I was working with, I would recommend that she have an actual headline. So maybe we can take what she has here and craft her one. But basically she's got the 3 points: who it's for, what their pain point is, what problem is she solving, and how is she going to solve it. So she does have all 3 elements here. It's just not exactly in a headline. So we've got 6.5 minutes together. Let's see if we can craft her one. I've never done this before, especially, on like a live thing. So I'm just trying to see what would be the best way to do it. It might be, let me just pull up a little document here and do it this way. So give me just a second. And we're just gonna wing this here right now, because this is new territory. Okay, so we're gonna just pull up this little, whoops. Oh no, here we go. Okay, let me get all my things back up so I can see everything going on. Okay, so we're gonna craft her a new headline. Okay, so if you're just joining me, again, we're breaking down Brooke Castillo's. This is one of her pages off of her website. It's not exactly a funnel, but this page is serving to get people into one of her programs. There's an order form at the bottom. It's a video sales letter that we're going to dive into tomorrow. But right now we want to craft her an actual headline. She's got all the elements that she needs here. We've got the who it's for. We have the what problem are you solving? And the how are you solving it? Okay. So currently all three of these elements are actually included all here. We just want to craft it into a headline for her. So what is typically used is the formula how to get big results without big pain. Okay, this is a really simple version of how to craft a headline. So we've got how to, let's just take her wording, how to get whatever you want in life. I'm not going to worry about the capitalizing of stuff. Okay, so we've got that right here, down here. I don't know, can you guys see that? There we go. She uses the wording, whatever, the tools to do whatever you want in life. How to, maybe we'll change that. How to do whatever you want in life. Let's go ahead and use the rest of that. No matter how big your goals are. And let's see if there are, is there a pain? She's really vague on the actual pain, the problem. So let's see, we've got the problem that she's solving, but the pain is like what the person wants to avoid having to go through in trying to get that result. So here, she's not really actually addressing any sort of pain. She's just talking about the problem that the person is currently dealing with. They didn't love how much they grew last year, how much they grew as a person. I don't know. I think that's probably what it is. But there's not an actual pain to avoid here. So that's not really something we can fill in the blanks, but maybe we can make one up for her. So how to do whatever you want in life, no matter how big your goals are, without, like, what would be the huge pain that people would be avoiding. And maybe because this is a self-coaching scholar, this is them actually like doing the coaching themselves. They're buying this program. They are not actually hiring a coach. So maybe this offer could be geared toward people that have some sort of qualm or objection to hiring a coach. So this could be as simple as without hiring a personal coach. That may not be something she would want to use, because eventually I think the goal is to get people to actually hire a coach. This is just step one of getting them there. This is the lower end of their value ladder. But this is a great way to get people that may have an objection to that into their program. But the point is that she would want to be putting some sort of pain that they're wanting to avoid, right? It could be a money thing. It could be without hiring an expensive therapist, maybe it's not all about the coaching, but maybe it's people that want to avoid having to do counseling or therapy, right? So it could be as something like that as well. But I think if she was needing to send people that are more cold traffic, as in they don't know her as well, they haven't been in her community, they don't know her programs, then she would need to update this to be a full-blown like actual headline and not just the name of the program. We've talked about that before on the show. A lot of people do this. They just put the title of their program at the top and think, oh, there's my headline, but that's not actually a headline. Our headline needs to consist of who this is for, what's the problem that you're going to solve, and how are you going to solve it. And while she does have some of those things here, most of the things she's just missing the pain point to avoid. It's not written in a headline format. So that would be what I would do. And I think it's going to be kind of fun going through this page this week, because typically we're going through the pages where they are your typical funnel. They've gone through all of the same steps. Like all the pages we've looked at so far have been people that know exactly how to put a sales page together. And I think a lot of you watching probably fall more in line with how Brooke Castillo's website is set up, in that it is like more of a website, less of a funnel. And so there are definitely places that you can change it to make it more like a funnel, if that's right for your business. And it just helps guide your customers, guide your clients through the process a little more smoothly, a little more seamlessly, and makes it so that they aren't getting distracted by like, oh, she's got a podcast. Oh, she's hiring people. Oh, she's got this other program too. It's like, no, this is the program that you should be going through, because this is what's right for you. So tomorrow we're going to dive into her, tomorrow is our read part of our trust test. There's actually not a whole lot on her page to read. We will look at what she has, but most of her sales message is in her video. So tomorrow we're also going to try something different that we haven't done yet on the show, and we're going to actually watch her video and pull out the pieces from her video on what we like to see on a sales page. So that's going to be really fun. A lot of new things happening this week with the new format of looking at a different format of a landing page. Okay, guys, that's it. My time is up. Real quick, if you are not in the Funnel Factor vault yet, go to funnelfactorshow.com. The link is in one of the first comments on this video, and you can get your free account into Funnel Factor Vault, where you can binge watch all of the Funnel Factor episodes, and shortly we are going to be putting in other content as well, which is going to be really, really fun. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.